This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Number 19, Mouse in Baked Beans.
And hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Hi. How is everyone doing today? Oh, there's Serious Sam. Hi. Oh shoot, I realized I forgot my water. Give me 1 second. Oh, in my other thing. Okay, there we go. I got my pacifier and my water. Oh my goodness, thank you, Serious Sam, for the 100 bits.
Serious Sam 1999 just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you.
They said cheer 100.
Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? Happy Thursday to everyone. Today is actually a very special day today, because I found out this morning that today is actually Autism Awareness Day. So, you know, if you're like me and you're on the spectrum, today is your day. So, you know, be proud of who you are, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And in fact, I think this whole entire month is supposed to be like Autism Awareness Month, I'm pretty sure. Is wine good for Babs, or am I being naughty? I mean, babies like you shouldn't be drinking it, but, you know, I can't exactly stop you. Like, I can't physically stop you from doing it. I can only suggest it, like, heavily suggest it, but, you know, if you want to do it, I can't stop you. But I will say that water is the best drink. So if you want to go for something that's good, go for water. Wine is supposedly somewhat heart healthy. I mean, if it is, it's probably not even that much. I mean, it's still, at the end of the day, it's still alcohol, so probably shouldn't be drinking it a whole lot still. So, like with candy, like with candy, food, enjoy it in moderation. Yeah, enjoy it in moderation. Like, there are some things I would say that you should enjoy in moderation. Alcohol is one of them. Another one is candy. Junk food is another one. Just like candy, sweets, junk food. Although, to be fair, this is coming from a person who is addicted to Sun Chips, so maybe I don't have that much of a say when it comes to that, but I can at least try and convince someone else to not do what I do. You know what I mean? I can at least try. But today is, what is it? More Pokemon Legends ZA shenanigans today. I'm gonna be you know, just chilling with the game, doing more shiny hunts. Hopefully, we will be able to get another shiny legendary, because I have been wanting to get another shiny legendary for quite a bit, ever since we got the shiny Virizion last time. And we've been on a bit of a drought when it comes to getting shiny legendary hyperspace zones to show up. Oh my goodness, Sam with the 69 bits.
Serious
Nice.
Sam 1999 just cheered 69 bits.
Uh-huh.
They said, cheer 69, nice.
Nice. Thank you so much for the 69 bits, Sam. I very much appreciate it. You just had a Dr. Pepper sausage. A Dr. Pepper sausage. Wait. How does that work? Like, is it like a sausage that's just like cooked in Dr. Pepper? Cause if so, that sounds kind of disgusting. Honestly. Like, that doesn't sound good, if you ask me. Dr. Pepper sausage. Ugh. Oh, but anyways. Although, to be fair, got it at Walmart. It was delicious. Better without ketchup and mustard. To be fair, this is America we're talking about, so... So, you know, I'm not surprised that they made Dr. Pepper sausages, because, you know, this is America. We're allowed to cook food and whatever we want to. I mean, I remember hearing the falsehoods about people cooking chicken in cough medicine. Does anyone here remember those stories? Apparently there was there were news stories going around like a couple of years ago where supposedly people were posting like TikToks and stuff about them cooking chicken in NyQuil, which is like cough medicine and stuff. No one has ever... Oh, thank you for the head pats. No one has ever like gone to the hospital for it, thankfully. But I do remember Chubby Emu. He did a video about it, and yeah, he did a video about it. And it was basically him sort of...
NASA got the space toilet for the astronauts going to the moon fixed.
Oh, good for them. But yeah, Chubby Emu did a video sort of like... It was sort of like a mock scenario of what would happen if you actually ate chicken that was cooked in NyQuil or cough medicine. Like, you know, the nighttime cough medicine. And it was not good. And by that I mean, in the mock scenario, the kid died. So, you know, don't be doing that stuff. Don't be like cooking chicken and nighttime cough medicine, because, you know, nighttime cough medicine is not meant to be consumed that way. You know, also same with allergy medicine, because I don't know if anyone here remembers, but when the Benadryl challenge was a thing going around TikTok, you know, kids were going to the hospital left and right when that was happening. And some of them even died. Like, I think I remember hearing reports about maybe like a few of them actually like going to the hospital, and they legitimately lost their lives because they did some dumb, stupid challenge where they drank a whole bottle of Benadryl just for clicks. You know what I mean? Like, kids on TikTok are just dumb. Like, I don't understand why. Why do you feel the need to drink a whole entire bottle, like a whole entire bottle of cough medicine or whatever, just so that way you can get clout? Like, it's honestly dumb. It really is honestly dumb, but it's what they did, unfortunately. Yeah. Thankfully, I don't think there's anything that's been like as bad as the Benadryl challenge on TikTok, at least as far as I'm aware, but who knows? Because I certainly don't. You know what I mean? I certainly don't. Oh, shoot. What is going on my Blue Sky? Did my Blue Sky post go off? The answer is yes. All right. Oh, Ashley reposted my post. That was awfully nice of her. Also, you know it's hard to believe? You know what's hard to believe? Is that I am almost at 700 followers on Twitch. I am literally 10 away to get to my goal that I set at the beginning of this year. Because at the beginning of this year, right, I said, well, originally I said I wanted to get to 1,000 followers by the end of this year. But I ultimately realized that's probably too unrealistic. So I narrowed it down to 700. Because honestly, I feel like I can get to 700 by the end of the year. And the fact that I'm already 10 followers away and it's only April is kind of insane to think about. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I remember when I first started, like I was just enjoying, you know, playing my game and having a good time. And now I have almost 700 people that like what I do and support what I do, and that's honestly amazing. So like, thank you. Like, you all are lovely people, like genuinely lovely people.
Give me that nipple fish. Give me that fish.
Oh.
Give me that nipple fish. Give me that fish.
Oh. How are you doing, Carter? The fish is talking. Well, what is the fish saying? Is the fish... You have news for me? Oh, is it good news or bad news? If it's bad news, I don't want to hear it here.
Fishy, fishy.
Go fit? Oh, goldfish. Okay. Oh, goodish? Oh, okay. Go ahead. What's the good-ish news? Oh, that was Dragon Tamer that did fish mode. I can't wait to hear this from Carter. How was work for you today, Dragon Tamer? Or did you actually work today, or were you off? Because, you know, you seem to be here a little bit earlier than normal. Were you off today, Dragon Tamer? Ah, today's your day off. I thought so because you're here a little bit earlier. Oh. Cult of the Lamb announced a re-release for PS5 and Switch called Cult of the Lamb Definitive Edition. It has everything from Woolhaven, base game, and all DLC packs. Ooh. That's interesting. You mentioned PS5 and Switch. Is it not coming to Xbox? You didn't say Xbox or PC. Is it not coming to Xbox or PC? I mean, PC I can kind of understand because all the DLC and stuff is already on there. Xbox is going to cloud gaming. Even still, like you would... Also, Xbox is just a PC at this point. I mean, kind of-ish, kind of. I mean, their newest console is probably going to be more of a PC, but, you know, once the Steam machine comes out, you know, it's over for Xbox and PlayStation. At least, that's what a lot of other people are saying, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Exactly, yeah, since it's already released with the DLC and you can get it on like a Steam sale. Exactly. In fact, it'd probably be cheaper if you did it that way. Because I'm willing to bet that this definitive edition is probably going to be like $70, $80 because, you know, greed. Because how much is the regular price for Cult of the Lamb? Isn't it like $40? Or is it like 20? You know, it might be 20, like 20 or $30 actually. Now that I think about it. Let me look it up. What is the regular price of Cult of the Lamb? Oh, $24.99. Cult of the Lamb Definitive Edition. Let's see. Definitive Edition Switch. Yeah, it doesn't say, so it must be coming out soon. You sent the announcement in Gaming and Tech? Alright, I'll check it out later then. Thank you. £15 sterling for the base game over here. £15 sterling. How much is that in US dollars? How much is £15 sterling in US dollars? Oh, wow, almost $20. It's $19.84 according to Google. To be fair, the base game is very long, even has the 4 free expansions via updates. Yeah, I will say that the base game is very long. What the heck is Ripple USD? Whatever. Wonder what Ripple USD is. I'll have to find that out later. Alright, anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and switch over to some more Pokemons. You guys are ready? I'm ready. Alright, just let me go ahead and fire up my Switch here. There we go. As for Bluesy, oh, he, are you guys not going to be able to do your thing on Saturday? He may have messed. Aww, Aw, well, you know, obviously don't get too graphic about it, but that's adorable. That's adorable. Alright, anyways, gonna go ahead and switch over. And now we are over here. Alright, and then let me go ahead and change the category. And we'll go ahead and fire up the game here. And load from that backup data, of course. Alright, and then... let's see... Bot buttons... Legends EA. He didn't like it a bit. Yeah, admittedly it's not for everyone. So I get it. Alright, and then one last thing. Fire up the gameplay full screen on my end. And there we go. Alright, so last we left off, we basically just did more shiny hunting, you know, that general good stuff, and we're just gonna go ahead and continue doing that and hope that we are able to get another legendary hyperspace zone to show up. Alright, so how many survey points do I have? I have that much. Alright, did I make a shiny hunting donut last time? Well, kind of. I think we're gonna go ahead and work on making another shiny hunting donut. Your plushie is OTW. OTW. Oh, on the way. It's to be here by next week. Oh, right. The what is it? The plushie that you got in the giveaway. What's the plushie for again? Can you remind me? I forget. Oh wait, no, we actually have enough. Oh wait, no, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have enough. Alright. Alright, let's see what we get. And... poison... yeah, I'll do poison type. Why not? Something different. Alright, do I have any poison type zones? That's a 3-star. Oh, wait a minute, no. Oh. Crud, I just remembered. We were hunting for the ghost type one. It's fine. We'll just go ahead and reset for a poison type one. It's fine. I'll just go ahead and, bench reset for a poison type one. It's fine. Alright. So we'll go over here to a Pokemon Center, and we'll go ahead and do a bench reset. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I love the music in this game. It's just very peaceful and stuff. Okay. Oh. Looks like we got some lost Pokeballs here. Nice. Alright. Alright, so we are on the lookout for a poison type hyperspace zone. And I do not see one, so we're gonna go ahead and do another bench reset. Do. So anyways, are you all ready for a Big Diaper Friday tomorrow? I know I am. Is anyone in chat going to be participating in Big Diaper Friday tomorrow? Alright, poison, that is a 3 stars, so that's not it. Let's see. Looks like no. Do 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 do. You know, I just realized I probably should have went ahead and made food. I'll do it during the ad break. Go ahead and make some food. I mean, I was eating some Ritz crackers as like a little snack just to, you know, keep me down and stuff. There we go. There's a 4-star one. Alright, so we're going to head to Cafe Batali, I guess. And we'll go ahead and head from there. Alright, so I'm going to head out this way. And it is currently raining. Wonderful. Alright, so it looks like we actually want to go down here. Oh, no, never mind. Alright, looks like we have to go this way. Oh, we got a lumberry. It cures any type of status condition. Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh, it's a small one too. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, let's see what shiny Pokemon we can get from this. Up, and already I'm hearing police sirens in the background. Alright. Let's see. I don't see it. Up, there it is. Oh, it's the green Kakuna. It's Kakuna Matata. Nah, I'm gonna reset. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a reset. Well, I don't like the fact that it was a Kakuna Matata. Alright. Do 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 do. Alright. And back over to the cafe. Yeah, so something unfortunate actually happened at work for me today. So I was going over, right, to put ice in one of our sweet tea urns, right? And because someone from another store came over and took a whole bunch of ice from our ice machine, because I guess apparently their ice machine is down or whatever. I went to go grab the ice, right? And there wasn't a lot in there. But I tried my best to grab it with the scoop, right? All of a sudden, the ice machine goes off, right? It drops down the ice, and then bang! It smacks on the back of my hand, and it actually cut me. Yeah, it actually legitimately cut me. Oh, we got shiny Roserade. Did you fall? No, I didn't fall, but no, it was just like a cut on my hand. Like, it was on the, It was on my thumb, like lower part of my thumb. And but it was really open. I still have the bandage on it, and if I take it off, yeah, it's actually still going. Like it was that bad. All right. Let's. All right, turn around. Didn't get in trouble. No, I didn't get in trouble. Yeah, no, I didn't get in trouble. In fact, no one even noticed. Oh, come on. There we go. And then catch the shiny Roserade. There we go. Alright, did I actually go through my box? Okay, good, it did. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and do some cleaning around in my boxes, so let's go ahead and get rid of a whole bunch of Pokemon. So, select multiple. Yeah, we're about to get rid of a whole bunch of Pokemon. Alright, and get rid of you. Alright, and then gonna go ahead and release all of them. Goodbye. Alright, and then get rid of you. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh wait, that's a shiny. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, just... Oh, except for the Umbreon. Just get rid of all these Pokemon that are not shiny. Like, any Pokemon that is not shiny, I'm getting rid of. Oop, that's shiny. Or legendary. Actually, no, keep Vaporeon. Oh wait, no, keep the Eevees. Alright, that should be enough for now. Alright, so now I just gotta capture wild Pokemon, so... Oop. Maybe you should see a doctor? No, it's fine. I just gotta put a bandage on it and it's all good. It'll heal up. You're not only getting cut, but then the ice machine had to be cleaned after. No, it wasn't clean. No blood actually got into the ice machine. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, and we'll go ahead and go over here. Oh. Alright, I'm going to take all of you down. And Psychic. There we go. Alright, and Shadow Ball. And there we go. Hey, hyperspace survey completed. All right. Go ahead and use Shadow Ball on you. And let's go ahead and see if I can find that big bonus ball. All right. Hi, James. How are you? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. All right. Use Shadow Ball on you. There we go. Hey, there's the bonus ball. And there we go. Alright, and at this point, we're just going to go ahead and do this until I see another shiny. You know what? Actually, now we're going to go ahead and move on. All right. And let's get out of here. I think for hyperspace zones, I probably should just go ahead and do medium size so that way I have a lot of room to move about and, you know, try to do the trick where if you move after if you move 50 meters away, it resets the Pokemon spawn. Alright, anyways, it is time for another special scan. Hello, Echo. How are you doing? Alright. Alright, time to find out what we're gonna get from this special scan. Hopefully, I am hopeful that it is going to be a legendary hyperspace zone. But let's see. Alright, what do we got? And it's a fire type one. Alright. Alright, so I gotta make a I gotta make one for fire. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and make a berry finding donut for the shiny hunting donut and all that. But how was your day, Echo? How was your day? Was it good? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And... nope. Oh, here we go again. Alright. And we'll start from the backup data, so that way we can save scum. But other than sort of injuring my hand a little bit, the rest of the day at work wasn't that bad, honestly. Alright, gonna go ahead and go in here. It is almost top of the hour. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, what do we got? Nope. No dice. Alright, up X and B. Oh, you know what? There is one thing I actually do want to talk about with you guys when it comes to work. And that is, lately, I've actually been trying to learn how to, slow down my speech and, like, slow down my order taking a little bit. Because what I've noticed, right, is whenever I do order taking, I've noticed that whenever I get into talking too fast, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever I get into like that zone of like talking too fast while order taking, nope. I tend to slip up on my words a lot. So what I've been trying to do, right, is I've been trying to slow down my words and also try to enunciate better and also try to drag it out a little bit so that way my brain has time to catch up. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. All right. And it really kind of came into play today because today I felt like I really got the practice in to try and slow down my speech a little bit for order taking and also try to potentially be more patient with like customers and also more patient with myself. Like taking my time to try and find everything, not being afraid of asking the customer to repeat something on the order, that kind of stuff. Because, if you're autistic like I am, you know that a job like fast food or retail, it can get stressful sometimes. Especially if you work fast food and they have you do order taking, it can be like, how do I put this? It can be kind of like a burnout for you if you actually try to do it as fast as you can. Like I noticed that whenever I try to, whenever I try to like order take as fast as I can, I tend to burn out faster. So, and when I burn out faster, that means I just start slipping. Slipping more and more. And I'm not talking about like regression slipping, by the way. I mean like slipping on my words and stuff, like not remembering to enunciate better. You know what I mean? So it has been helping for me to take my time with the order taking and, you know, not being afraid to ask the customer to repeat a specific part of the order. You know, just in case I missed it, because I'm trying to also handle cash at the same time. I'm basically saying I'm trying to work at more my own pace. Does that make sense? I'm trying to do my job at my own pace, and, you know, for the most part, I haven't gotten in trouble for it, so I think I'm okay. I mean, like, they haven't told me, hey, make sure you hurry up with the order taking, or something like that. Like, they've been very generous. And by they, by the way, I mean management. Obviously. Like, they have been very generous and understanding that, you know, I'm trying to do my job at my own pace. You know, unfortunately, I can't say the same for the other coworker that also has autism like I do. You know, like, he is still, unfortunately, he's still getting treated not that fairly compared to me. Like, you know, he's still getting yelled at. Oh, that's really good. He's still getting yelled at heavily by management, you know, telling him to hurry up and, you know, that kind of stuff. Which is honestly a shame. Let's do this flying one. Because, you know, and, you know, I hate to admit this, but I actually used to be one of those people. Like, I used to be one of those people that would scold him heavily for, you know, trying to talk to people, or, you know, I would also, you know, talk about him behind his back, or if he tried to talk to me, I wouldn't talk to him at all because, you know, he tends to talk to people instead of trying to do his work. But, you know, that's just how his mind works. And, you know, I have to try to understand that more, if that makes sense. Now, could I be entirely wrong and maybe he actually doesn't have autism? I could be. I mean, for all I know, he could have, he could also have ADHD as well, but I don't know. Alright, but anyways, I'm going to put a pause on this conversation real quick. And, I'm going to go ahead and, put some food in my oven and, roll the ad break. So, go ahead and take this time to, you know, grab a snack, grab a drink, maybe change your diaper if you have to. And we'll be right back after this. Alrighty, folks, welcome back from the ad break. So I went ahead and got some food in my oven. I'm currently making some chicken nuggets and some fries for tonight because, you know, something easy, just pop it in the oven, and that's it. Alright, anyways, we gotta catch Pokemon undetected. I don't like that here, so we're gonna go ahead and do a reset. You're having copycat Chipotle chicken. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Never actually had Chipotle, to be honest. Or Qdoba. Although I have heard that Qdoba may apparently be better than Chipotle. But I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you guys will probably know which one is better, Qdoba or Chipotle, but not me. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and go back over to here. Oh, got a new chat request on Blue Sky. Someone trying to send me a heckin' chat request over here.
It's just a baby.
Hi, B. How are you? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and check this chat request here. Ooh, it's sending me a chat request on Blue Sky. Hello? Give me 1 second, chat. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take care of that real quick. Alright, where was I? Let's see, picking up sparkling items. I can do that. Patches of brambles. Oh, those things, right. Okay. And we use mystical fire on those. Up, get out of the way. Doing okay. How about you? I'm doing all right. Just kind of chilling tonight, playing some more Pokemon Legends ZA. All right, so now I need to pick up more sparkling items. Okay. And also destroy 5 of the floating Pokeballs. Alright, so go ahead and go over here. Take you out real quick. Oh, you know, we'll just capture you. Alright. You'll post it in the Discord after. Oh, the copycat Chipotle chicken? Yeah, I absolutely would love to see it. Sounds yummy. Is it like... Now, is it like really spicy chicken or what? Alright. And then this one. And there we go. And now I just gotta pick up sparkling items. Also, we're gonna go ahead and put away Salem. So that way I can just focus on picking up the sparkling items. Oh, we've been spotted. And now we have not been spotted. Let's see. Where the heck are we going? Alright, 13. Alright, where's number 14? Come on, I need to get 7 more. Please, sir. Can I please have some more? That's what me saying reminds me of. Okay, seriously, where the fudgesicles? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's try resetting. Maybe we'll see if that fixes it. Alright, 15. Maybe there's some up here? Probably. No, but there is that. Oh, I somehow made it up here. Alright, I'll go in there. And then, let's see. I just need 4 more. And I cannot find them for the life of me. This might be a reset. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and reset again. Yeah, if it was like pick up 10 sparkling items, that would have been fine, but we can't do 20 in like a small hyperspace zone. All right. Alrighty. Let's see. Where were we going? Oh, yeah, we're going over here. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and go to here. Alright, let's hope we get a good one. And that I can do. Perfect. You got food. Ooh, what kind of foods did you get? Alright, and then mystical fire on this one. And then mystical fire on you. And then mystical fire on this one. And there we go. Alright, and then we're actually going to go ahead and switch to Pearl. And we're going to do Power Gem. Oh wait, let's use Cotton Guard. There we go. Oh, I'm going to use Power Gem on you. And we'll go ahead and capture you. Oh, frozen. Nope. Alright, Power Gem. There we go. Dino Nuggies and Crispy Crowns. Crispy Crowns. Are those like fries, I'm guessing? I'm gonna assume those are fries. And an orange creamsicle float. Ooh, that sounds really good. You know, we're actually pretty soon here. We're going to be doing a our refreshers, right? And one of them is going to be called the Orange Dream, which is basically it's basically they take the high C orange, right? And they top it off with, I believe it is cold foam and oh, it's vanilla syrup and cold foam. And you know, I betcha there's going to be some people out there who are going to say it tastes like an orange creamsicle. That sounds good. Well, it's going to be coming to McDonald's pretty soon. So, you know, be on the lookout for it. It's coming this month. We're going to be doing, let's see. It is strawberry watermelon refresher. I think mango pineapple refresher. I think another berry refresher. I think it's like blueberry pomegranate refresher, I think. And then what else? And then we're doing the Orange Dream, which is the high C orange. Not the Fanta orange, because a few days ago, whenever someone was making the orange dream for the first time, we thought that it was the Fanta orange. Turns out we were wrong. It's the high C orange. So yeah, it's the high C orange, some shots of vanilla syrup, and cold foam at the top. And then we're also doing a dirty Dr. Pepper, which is Dr. Pepper with vanilla syrup and cold foam on top. And those are going to be coming pretty soon here. Yeah, pretty heckin' soon. Alright, anyways, we are going to get the heckle out of here. So yeah, you know, be on the lookout for those. Hi, Fort Man, how are you? Welcome back. Hopefully you're having a lovely Thursday. Alright. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go back over to Hotel Z, and we're going to go ahead and make the Fire Shiny Hunting Donut. Well, hopefully. Hopefully I have enough berries for it. Doing good. What about you? I'm doing alright. You know, we're just having a good chill time. Doing more shiny hunting. And, ooh, we do have enough. Yeah, we'll just do all 6. Alright. And what do we got? Nope. Alright, try it again. But yeah, we're just discussing the... Oh, sorry. What is that side mission right there with the green thing? Oh, not Swalot. I forget what the Pokemon's name is. It's a side mission. I don't need to do it. Oh, anyways, my food's done. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game here real quick so I can go ahead and grab my food. And also make room for my plate. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here, and I will be right back. Won't take long, just getting my food. Hey, Natsushiba, thank you so much for coming back to the stream 5 times in a row. Hello. How are you doing, Napsu? You having a good Thursday? Thanks for coming back again. Alright. Anyways, I got my food. It's, like I said before, it's nuggets and fries, because want something that's easy for me to make, so... Alright, anyways, gonna go ahead and go back to over here and continue our hunt for the shiny hunting donut. Yeah, chicken nuggies, exactly. Yeah, it's Tyson brand, in case anyone is curious, because, you know, they're the best brand when it comes to chicken nuggets. Well, maybe them and McDonald's, because you guys know how good McDonald's nuggets are. All right, and nope. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my phone on fully do not disturb because someone's bothering me on Blue Sky. There we go. All right, and do that again. But how you doing, Napsu? You having a good Thursday? Oh wait, I think I already asked. I think I already said that. Sorry. Tend to repeat myself, you know what I mean? It's a quirk. It's a quirk of being autistic. You tend to repeat yourself a lot of the time. Oh, you finished up your art stream? How did the art stream go? I like that my Switch is turned on when it's dead, so it's not charging exactly right. Is the charger port broken? For streamers, it's okay to repeat yourself. Like if someone didn't hear what you said or was distracted. True, but you know, that is a common thing about autistic people is, you know, they tend to repeat themselves a lot. Either because they want the person to hear what they said or their brain sort of rewinds a little bit and makes them repeat it. Exactly. Yeah, you get it, Skyline. Yeah, I don't like it either, but I've learned to accept it at this point. Also another thing that that I don't like about being autistic, but I've learned to accept, is the fact that when I shut down, I do go nonverbal. Because, you know, I'm afraid of... When I go into, like, shutdown mode, I'm almost afraid of saying anything because at that point, I'm afraid of saying anything, like, really stupid. Or, like, anything that I perceive would sound stupid. All right, and go back over to here. See what else about autism do I not like but learn to accept? Hmm. See, repeating myself is one. I don't know, actually. I mean, one thing I did do as a kid because of my autism was, you know, flapping my hands, you know, stimming. But I don't know if I would say I dislike stimming because stimming can be sort of a good thing. You're amazing at art of wait.
Hey Dreamsy, Jesse Owl City 2016 wants to ask you, do you feel like you know what your inner child wants often, Dreamsy? Diapers, of course, related to autism.
You know, that's actually a really good question. My inner child wants often. Probably my inner child would probably want like more quiet time, I'd say. Cuz you know, growing up in a household with a father that yelled a lot was not good for me because you know, I'm autistic, of course, you know. Loud noises, that's like one of the classic things that make autistic people upset. I will say one thing that my inner child would probably want, and that was... Wait, Dreamsy is autistic? Yes! Yeah, so little bit of background for me here. I was diagnosed with, at the time, it was called Asperger's syndrome at around 5 or 6 years old. Now, disclaimer, it's not called Asperger's syndrome anymore. It is called autism spectrum disorder because we found out that the guy who named it Asperger's syndrome, well, let's just say he's not a very nice guy. Yeah, not a very nice guy indeed. But yeah, but they collectively decided, instead of calling it that, let's go ahead and just call it autism spectrum disorder. And in my case, I am autism level 1, or what's known as high functioning autism. Did you want to stand up to your dad? Honestly, yeah. That's probably another big regret is not learning to stand up to my parents more often. You know, like my brother did. My twin brother, by the way. My twin brother was not afraid to stand up to our parents. Like, at all. He was not afraid one bit. But I was, because, you know... I was afraid of what they were going to do with me because, you know, I'm autistic, so naturally, you know, imagine if they just kick out an autistic person with no help whatsoever. That's going to ruin my life. Dreamsy is autistic and he is a twin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've talked about my twin brother before. He goes by Matt Boy on Twitch, and he's actually one of my biggest supporters when it comes to my Twitch streams. He was one of the first, if not the first, people to subscribe to my Twitch once I got affiliate. So yeah, he's been a really big supporter of my Twitch streams. And he was also the person that helped build the PC that I use for my streams. So you have him to thank for me being able to stream so proficiently. You're talking about your parents reminded me of the time my uncle pinned me to a wall. Now, okay, I will say this. Thankfully, my parents never got physical with me. I do have to say that about them. They once never got physical with me, which I do thank. Do you have to clean your computer again soon? No, it's fine, I'd say. Maybe in like a week or two, maybe, but it looks fine for now. Although I do have Saturday off, so maybe if I feel like it, maybe I can do it Saturday. Yeah, because I do have Saturday off from work, which is really surprising, honestly. All right. Let's try and do 4 of each. All right. And... dang it. Well, we did get Shiny Power level 3, but poison. You no longer talk to Uncle, kind of out of my life completely. Probably for the better, because, you know, they're not your main parents. So, you know, for me, I would have trouble cutting my parents out of my life completely. You know, I still see them almost every day. All right. Gonna go ahead and go back over to here. But yeah, I still see them almost every day. So, it's not like I'm missing them anytime soon. Also, hi Aiden, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back to the streams. Hopefully you're having
Clippy got replaced by Microsoft Bug, who got replaced with Microsoft Sven, who got replaced by Cortna, who got replaced by GoPilot. Microsoft should circle back around to Clippy.
I mean, true. Also, hi Rabbit Bunny. You have 152 shiny Pokemon? Show off. Aiden over here showing off. Like Aiden over here being like, here's my giant wall of shiny Pokemon. I feel like I missed one of them. Were you here for last night when we did Pow World? Oh wait, are you talking about the Microsoft thing? The Microsoft AIs. What did you say? Bob, Sam, Cortana, Copilot. No, I think that's about it, honestly, for AIs. Hey, Jesse, thank you so much for the stream streak of 75 streams. Wow. Actually, Oh, hold on. I gotta do this in my nerd voice because he started with actually. Actually, I organized them and I have like 1 box of extra shiny Pokemon, 1 box of shiny evolutions, and 1 box for my tournament Pokemon because I only have like shiny Pokemon nowhere, regular Pokemon, just shiny Pokemon all the way. Nerd Dreamsy. Hey, listen, you're assuming that I'm not already a nerd to begin with. That voice is just it's just me going like further beyond nerd. I'm like Naruto over here, channeling my inner nerd. Inner like nerd power. Like you know how Naruto had to channel Kurama's power. I'm like trying to channel my inner like nerd power. And you know, that's just what it sounds like. I'm dying laughing because of the nerd voice. Yeah, I was really shy and quiet in school. Yeah, that is another thing I have talked about before is being shy and quiet. Like honestly, all I did really was just focused on my schoolwork and that was it. Like I didn't go to any proms. I didn't do any like extracurricular activities that much. That's all types. Yeah, I gotta take that. Yeah, I gotta take that. All right. But yeah, the only like extracurricular activity that I think we did was actually, you know what? Come to think of it, there were a few like special things that I did do. Gonna go over here. Alright. Alright, time to do shiny hunting for 7 minutes. Do you wish you had more friends in school or autistic? No, I'm fine with how I lived my life in school because... Oh, I already see a shiny Delphox. I'm fine with how I was in school because, well, for one, I graduated second in my class, so there's that. Ooh, shiny Delphox looks gray. Alright. Yep, there it is. Shiny Delphox. And... Gotcha! Alright. Oh wait, we gotta catch Pokemon undetected too. Wait, hold up. Is that a shiny Blaziken? No, regular. Oh. Shiny Blaziken's kind of hard to tell. Because literally all it is, it's just darker colors. Alright. And then... try to capture the Torchic. Hey, there we go. Alright, awesome. Okay, and we'll send out Hawlucha. I just hope college didn't burn you out too much. In some ways it did, yeah. I mean, I did drop out of it eventually. You know, now I'm doing this. Switch to Feraligatr. And we're gonna Mega Evolve, because why not? Alright. And then our bonus ball. Is it up there? Nope, it's right there. And there we go. And now we just go ahead and defeat all these Pokemon. All right. Can you imagine going to Hamburger University? I mean, I can. Like, if I really wanted to buckle down on, like, working at McDonald's, I could go to Hamburger University. But, you know, that would be kind of insane. Oh shoot, there's literally like no Pokemon here. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I was wrong. And Torchic. Okay, now they're starting to respawn. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and just get the heck out of here. Yeah, we're done. Oh, you dropped out of college too, Skyline? Interesting. Alright, how many points did that net me? Oh, wow. Quite a lot, actually. Alright, I think we're just gonna go ahead and... what do I have? Let's see. Is there a water type zone here? No. Let's go ahead and do... You know what? We have not done a boss fight yet. Let's go ahead and see what's over here in this boss fight. And we'll go ahead and do a rematch of it. Because why not? We haven't done one of those yet. Yeah, I should probably head from Cafe Cyclone. Alright. And we'll go this way. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and burn one of these real quick, because I just want to see what's inside here. And then we'll go ahead and actually make the donut for it. Because, you know, save's coming. Okay, it's Stormy. All I needed to know. Alright, so I need to make a donut for probably move power electric and resistance power water. Well, the resistance power can be optional. Gosh dang it, I did not mean to press A. I just realized how insane compiled Frou in the Pokédex would need 10 shiny and 10 regular. One of it to complete it. That is true. But think about this, Fort Man. Think about this. You're lucky that the unknown are not in this game. Because imagine trying to get a shiny of all 26 letters and the question mark and the exclamation mark. All of them shiny. So like, good luck. Alright. So I need to make a move power electric is what I need. Oh, good thing I have a lot of Koba berries. Nope. Oh, you know what? I should probably combine Koba berries with a berry that would give me good resistance as well. You have 164 shiny Pokemon because of the Pokemon Home update where I transferred my shiny Pokemon I had in Scarlet into ZA. So that's how many shinies I have now. Wait, you only had 2 shiny Pokemon in Scarlet? Okay. All right. Let's see. Gonna go back here. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know how many shiny Pokemon are. Hey, shinies are rare. These days, I don't know about that. If you were talking back when they first came out, oh, absolutely they were rare. Like when shiny Pokemon first started becoming a thing. Back in Gen 2 and Gen 2 through. Oh, that would have been perfect. No, I'm gonna be picky. Like back when they first came out in Generation 2, remember, the odds were 1 in 8,192. So, you know, I'd say it was pretty rare. But you know what? I'd argue this. You know what's even rarer than... There's actually something that is rarer than shiny Pokemon. And I want to see if anyone in chat knows what I'm talking about. Does anyone know...
Time to hydrate, Dreamsy.
Oh, thank you. Does anyone know the one thing in Pokemon that is actually rarer than shinies? Nope, not shiny legendaries. Shiny mythicals. Well, yeah, shiny mythicals are pretty rare. Okay, this is before shiny alphas and stuff became a thing. Like before shiny alphas became a thing. This is back in generations 2 through 5. So think back to those times. Yeah, generations 2 through 5. Shiny starters. Nope, that's still 1 in 8,192. All right, I'll give you guys a hint. Okay. I'll give you guys a hint. It starts with the letter P. No, not Pokemon. You're close though. Nope, not Ponytail. No, it's not Ponyta.
P.
It's also not P. Does anyone know? No more guesses? All right. All right. So let me ask you guys a question. Prism shards? No. All right. Let me ask you guys a question. Does anyone in chat remember what Pokérus is? Do y'all remember Pokérus? Really? Have you never seen it, Fortman? Like, have you legit never seen it? What Pokérus is? You're not that old of a Pokemon player. Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and give you guys a little background then. So, this is the second thing that also started in Generation 2. Pokérus is basically this... No, it's not Porygon. So, Pokérus is basically this rare virus that a Pokemon would get. But the only thing that it does, right? All it does is it just makes your Pokemon get EVs 2 times faster than normal. That's it. Like your Pokemon just gets EVs 2 times faster than normal. Or twice as fast. No, EVs and IVs. Effort values and individual values. So IVs, okay, this is like really big, like kind of nerd talk here. So IVs, or individual values, are these like special values that your Pokemon get straight out of birth, and you cannot change them whatsoever. Like let's say your Pokemon has like higher IVs than in attack or higher IVs in defense. You cannot change those values whatsoever. Those are the values that the Pokemon was given straight out of birth, and you cannot change them. But effort values, or EVs, those are values that you get from training your Pokemon. And that's whether it is having them defeat certain Pokemon or something else. EVs you get from training. IVs you get straight out of birth and you cannot change them whatsoever. And Pokerus affects EVs, or the effort values. It's basically you get EVs twice as fast as what you would normally get. So training that Pokemon, if they have Pokerus, training that Pokemon, congratulations, it's going to become a whole lot quicker. You only played 3 Pokemon games, 1 2D and 2 3Ds? Yeah, I think they stopped doing Pokerus when Gen 6 came out, I think. If I remember. Let me ask Google. When did Pokerus stop becoming a thing in Pokemon games? Oh. When did Pokerus stop becoming a thing in Pokemon games? Oh my gosh. It's trying to say Poke-Us. Oh, it was actually Wow, it was Scarlet and Violet? Really, this recent generation, they stopped doing Pokerus. I thought they stopped it all the way back in Gen 6. Like when they went to 3D. Huh. Well. The more you know. Alright. Nope. Yeah, the old Google, exactly. That's what people say, like, if you want to look up something, just Google it. To think that Google only used to be a search engine and nothing more. And now it's like this like multi-billion-dollar tech company that's made a whole bunch of stuff. And they own YouTube.
Hey, Dreamsy. It's time for the ad break.
Oh, shoot, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. All right. Well, I guess it is time for the ad break. So, we're going to be right back after these 3 minutes. So, see you all in a bit. Alrighty, folks, welcome back from the ad break. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, anyways, let's see. So what was I doing? Oh, yeah, this. Uh, 3. Alright. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and settle for getting move power electric. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and settle for that, honestly. All right. So we'll go ahead and do that. Do 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 do. Do I wish I could do anything to fix Google or AI? Get less people to use it for evil, I guess. I mean, that's about the only thing I can say to do. Like, it's not AI's fault that people are using it for evil. It's the people's fault that they're using it for evil. Nope. Oh, wait. Let's try to get level 3. What does Dreamsy consider evil? AI art, for one. AI generated art is the first one that comes to my top of my head. Because, you know, you're stealing from millions of artists just to create one piece that doesn't even look good. Another thing. I don't know. I would have to think about that. All right. But yeah, AI art is the first one that comes to the top of my mind, like right away. Especially if you're in the ABDL community, like, you know, a lot of people do not in that community do not like AI generated art because a lot of the people in that community are artists and a lot of them are really heckin' good. So, like, you can imagine, like, someone in the ABDL community using AI generated art, how much flack they would get for it. I mean, I've talked about it before. I unfortunately used to do that. And, you know, I'm not proud of it. I used to use it for some of my assets for my stream profile before, and I am not proud of it whatsoever. But, you know, I was desperate. I didn't really have a lot of money at the time. You know, I wanted something good. And instead of just saving up money and getting a good artist, I decided to do that, and I'm not proud of it. I'm really not. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, AI art is one. I refrain from even calling it art. Yeah. Just call it like generated images or something. I won't give generated images an inch of comparison to human creations. Fair enough. You know, one thing that's sad is that there have been a few ABDL companies that got caught with using AI generated art. Like the first one that comes to the top of my mind is Tygables. When, you know, they got caught using AI art in one of their advertising things. You know, people got on such an uproar about it. Even I looked into it, and I canceled my subscription box because of it. Like, I actually legitimately canceled my subscription box to them after I found it out. What's sad is if you post telling people something is AI while using an AI background. Yeah. I mean, honestly, AI generated stuff, I'm going to say this right now, Facebook is absolutely full of that. And what saddens me a lot about it is a lot of my friends and family are actually falling for that kind of stuff. Like some of my old teachers that I know on Facebook are falling for AI generated art that they repost from another Facebook page or something. And you know, the few times I go on, the very few times that I go on Facebook and I see that kind of stuff, I'm just like, ugh. The three that come to mind are Tykables, Bambino, and Little for Big. Wait, Bambino? What did Bambino do? I don't recall that one. Yeah, I know about Tykables and Little for Big, but Bambino? And also, well, actually, North Shore got caught with it too, but after they found out who made that, they nixed that and, you know, heavily apologized for it. So, you know, I don't really consider North Shore people to use AI. I think they made the mistake of hiring someone who uses AI for advertising. I just feel bad for the elders who don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like I just talked about with some people on my Facebook. Like some of my Facebook friends are getting easily caught with generative AI stuff. Like it's honestly sad. Heck, even some of my workplace managers are getting caught like believing in generative AI. Like I think I remember a few weeks ago whenever it was time to about a month ago when it was time to when it was time to turn the clocks I think it was turn the clocks ahead for daylight savings time. And my work has this special like work group chat. And I remember the GM posted an image to remind everyone about turning the clocks ahead. And I swear to you, it looked like the most generative AI image I have ever seen in my life. Like, it was so easy to tell it was Gen AI. Like, it was, like, I wanted to tell her, hey, this is generative AI, you might want to be careful. But I didn't, because, you know, I didn't want to risk getting in trouble or something. Anyways, let me see what you got read here. Gosh dang it. Oh yeah, distinctly remember Bambino advertising an event with AI. They got so much backlash, they deleted their Blue Sky account. Wow. That bad, huh? Deleted their whole entire Blue Sky account. Dang. Must have been really bad then.
My mom asked me to verify if a video about a flower on Facebook was AI generated, and I used Google Gemini to figure out it was not real.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good thing that your mom did ask, at least. You know, she had to be sure, so, you know. She's not like those super elderly people that just look at the image and think, oh yeah, that's real. Like, look at how nice this looks. And then, you know, I have to be the one to tell them it's not real. Or at least it wasn't made by a real human. Hey guys, I don't mean to bring this up, but we currently have 69 Koba berries. And the only thing I'm gonna say about that is that it's really nice. Yeah, I didn't even realize we had 69 Koba berries. If it looks too good to be true, it's probably AI. Yeah. I mean, I've shown you guys some of the Gen AI that I used to use like for like profile pictures on social media and stuff, and oh, they are rough. They are honestly rough to look at. Well, I mean, now they're rough to look at. If you asked me back then, I would think, it's the only thing I got. It's the only thing I got, so I guess I'll use it. But now that I have like a good artist with Nixie, now I obviously know better than to like never do that again. Profile picture on Discord is AI, but I stopped. But I liked the profile picture, so I left it. All I'm gonna say about that, Fortman, is good luck trying to make friends in the ABDL community if you have that profile picture still. Weren't you trying to go for anime style at first? So I was trying to go for, yeah, like anime style, I would say, is what I was mostly going for. But, you know, I just look at the images and, you know, they just look like aliens. They, like, legit just look like aliens. One of your friends posts AI gifs, and when I bring it up to him, he just seems to miss the memo. Like, he'll say AI is a problem, and then the very next day he's posting another AI-generated gif of a plush being cut like a cake. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But, you know, it's like, it's getting harder and harder to tell. So, like, can you blame him? Like, seriously, like, it's legitimately getting harder and harder to tell. All right. And we'll go ahead and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And nope. I want it to be level 3. A replacement, by the way, Azzy. What's a replacement? Is that where you repace yourself? It's sad Sora AI video had less than 500k users and burned through millions and is now shutting down. Yeah, I mean a lot of people are cheering about it. Like, yay, no more AI generated videos. And then they forget, oh yeah, Sora's not the only one that does it. Like there's Flux AI, there's I think Google Gemini's doing it now too. Like just because Sora AI video is shutting down does not mean that's the end of AI. Like AI generated stuff. Like it's still a thing, it's still here. Like this issue I feel is everyone seems to have a line between I hate it and okay, I'll let this one slide. Okay, I'm gonna say this about AI and then we're gonna move on. Alright. My opinion on AI is that it's not so much the AI that's the problem, it's the people that use it. AI can absolutely be used for good. It just so happens that sadly, a lot of people are using it for evil. Or not so good stuff. Like AI should be viewed more as like an assistant and not a replacement for humans. That's my viewpoint on it. AI does have a use, but it shouldn't go so far to be a replacement for humans. Because I mean, after all, who are the people that make AI to begin with? Humans. Like AI didn't make itself. Humans did. All right, but anyways, I think we're going to move on from the topic of AI before we kind of get too like bad into it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Changing topics. What am I going to talk about? I don't know. Talk about how hecking long it's taking to get this donut for the boss fight. Because it's taking a long freaking time. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And nope. We got move power fighting and resistance power fighting. How does that make sense? Oh, shoot. They're going to work on Kraft mac and cheese healthier with more protein. Power mac? Oh, gosh. Oh, geez, they're adding protein and fiber and everything. Now they're adding it in mac and cheese. Although imagine that, though. Like, eating mac and cheese and then, because it has, like, protein and fiber, it's just like a stomach bomb. Don't get me started on protein. Oh, we can get started on protein. Like, you gotta understand, Azzy, everything is having protein these days. Like, even Pop-Tarts. Like, Pop-Tarts is having protein being infused in it. What we need is more fiber. We already have countless sources of protein. You know what we need? You need a good box of colon blow. That's what people need. They need to eat a good bowl of colon blow. Wonder if anyone here is gonna get that reference. Does anyone remember colon blow? It was like it was a Saturday Night Live skit. Guy pours a bowl of like boring fiber cereal, and then they get a box of colon blow, and it's like it has a whole bunch of fiber in it and stuff. And then there was also super colon blow as well. Yeah, there was colon blow and then super colon blow. Which, you know, that just sounds terrible. And yeah, more fiber is good for your gut. Absolutely. Ugh. Nope. Yeah, exactly. It does sound terrifying. But yeah, just like look it up. Look up Saturday Night Live colon blow. And you'll see what I mean. They don't show anything graphic. It's just a commercial with a cereal box. That's it. Like, they don't show the guy eating the cereal and then the aftermath of eating that cereal. No, they don't show that. Yeah, it's just the guy pouring a bowl of regular brand cereal, and then they switch it with colon blow. But just imagine if someone makes a cereal like that. Like a cereal that says, that's so powerful, it makes your colon, like, you know, blow. It'd be like an enema in cereal form. Or maybe it'd be like the cereal equivalent It'd be like the cereal equivalent of sugar-free gummy bears. Because, you know, that's always, it's always like an urban, like kind of like an urban legend that, if you eat sugar-free gummy bears, it's like wreaks havoc on your bowels, supposedly. I don't know whether or not that's true or not, but it's either here nor there. Even so, I feel like the loudest of health nuts have their priorities wrong. Like, sorry, shirtless guy in the Walmart, I'd rather not eat cottage cheese in place of my Kit Kat bar. But I mean, cottage cheese is good. I like it. I like me some cottage cheese. Although I haven't had it in a while because the last time I had cottage cheese, it was like a bad batch and I kind of got a little bit sick off of it. And ever since then, I stopped eating cottage cheese. You won't be making ice cream out of it like some people suggest. Wait, hold up. That's a thing? People making ice cream out of cottage cheese? Please do not tell me that's actually a thing. Because if so, that's really hecking disgusting. Plus, how would it... Actually, you know, I don't even know. I wish I could say that's not a thing. Ugh. Oh, that's America for you. That's America for you. Americans coming up with the weirdest weirdest foods to make. I mean, we can talk about the many like state fairs and county fairs where, man, some of those people, like, they deep fry anything that their heart desires. Like, need I mention deep fried Kool-Aid again? You should probably try it before you say it's disgusting. I mean, I've never heard of it, but still. I don't know. I feel like it sounds disgusting. Ice cream isn't even half of it. Name any dessert under the sun and these folks will tell you to make it with cottage cheese low calorie. Why are people so afraid of calories? Because they don't want to get fat. Because, you know, people these days are still so conscious, however you say it. You know, like you've heard, like some of you guys have heard the stories of the horror stories of some models that would literally starve themselves near to death just to look good in a dress. Like, heck, we talk about some famous people that look terrible. Look at how Ariana Grande looked last year. Like, she looked miserable in 2025. All because she had to look good for a movie franchise. I mean, now she looks, thankfully she looks a lot better now, but still. You looked, Azzy, you looked it up, didn't you? Did you look her up? Ariana Grande in 2025? I have a feeling that that's what Azzy just did. Like, Azzy just looked her up. And now they're like, whoa. Looks like she's about to wither away. Thankfully, okay, I will say this. Thankfully, she does look a lot better now. Like, she's actually been caring about her look again. So, like, she does look a lot better, but she still has a little bit to go. But she does look a lot better now, which is good. But yeah, I think she had to look like that because, you know, Hollywood. Oh my goodness, are we not going to get this heckin' the second donut with move power electric? Wait, you know Hollywoods? I mean, I know certain, I know certain types of woods. I know morning wood. I mean, what? I know, I know the woods where you go and pop a squat. I know those types of woods. Or like, you know, if you have to like if there's not, if you're like on a drive and you have to and you have to go to the bathroom like really bad and you know you're not wearing a diaper, and then you have to like stop at the car and then like go into bushes or something, like you just pee in the forest. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're never gonna get this, are we? I think I'm gonna put my pacifier in my mouth again. Is it clean? Should be. Yeah, that's good. Alright.
Have hope. Dreamsy.
Oh, thank you, for man. Thank you. I try to have hope when I can. I'm gonna feral over here too. I'm gonna have feral on my lap while I do this, cause why not? Pokemon looking for to make their stat-based game mechanics so temperamental as possible. Exactly. I mean, to be fair, you can't have an RPG without grinding. Or in this case, save scumming. Like, think about it. Every single RPG that you've ever played, it has to have some form of grinding in it. Like every single one. Did I miss something? No. Okay. Is this so? What do you think you missed? Yeah, what do you think you missed? I'm a little bit curious now. Let's see. Well, I hope they make it at least somewhat into like SOS shiny hunting and Southern Moon. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, the SOS hunts. Are those even still possible? Cause weren't those things like you had to scan like QR codes or something? Like you had to scan like QR codes or like barcodes or something, and then you get like a Miss sent my message. Sorry, but if I would say something, it's how you're talking. Oh, sorry. My voice sounds a little bit different when I have the pacifier in my mouth. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I wanted to put my pacifier in my mouth a little bit because it just felt nice. Alright. I'll go ahead and move you. Yeah, I'm just sitting here. I have Feral on my lap right now, so... Because I figured why not bring him to my lap. Alright. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Wasn't sure. It was nothing wrong with it. Just curious. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, nothing wrong with having a pacifier in your mouth, of course. Unless you're one of those people that thinks it's weird. Or thinks it's wrong, in which case I don't want to hang out with you. Like, if you have a problem with me sucking on a pacifier, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Because, I mean, I like it. You do you, I'm that type of person. Well, I appreciate that for it, man. I appreciate that, tolerance, I guess. That's probably the best way to put it. Yeah, I appreciate that tolerance. So thank you. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna put it back in my mouth, because why not? Why not? Alright. 5. Oh, that was 6. No. At least you added captions. That is true, yeah. And you know what? I'm wondering if the captions are actually, picking up on what I'm saying. Let me see. Alright, so this is how I sound right now. And then this is what I sound without the pacifier. This is when I sound with the pacifier. Okay, it's like, it's not 100% there, but it's like, kind of close enough. Although it is interesting how it's somehow like still able to pick it up that well, I guess. Like, it's not 100% accurate, but it's still surprising me that it's getting it that well, even with my pacifier in my mouth. Alright, gonna go back over here. Oh wow, it's almost 9 o'clock already. Dang. How's it almost 9? Well, at least after tomorrow I'll have Saturday off. Nope. We've literally just been grinding for donuts for like the past like hour. Like, where did that hour go? That was a fart, by the way. Don't get any wrong ideas. Although I will say this, if you're not padded, never trust a fart. Never trust a fart unless you're padded. Alright. And I'll go here again. And
Oh, so stinky.
no, not stinky. Quiet, you. Nope. It was only a fart, alright? Gonna get out your PC because I feel bad. Be back around tomorrow. Alright, hope you feel better, Umbi. Have a good night. Hope you feel better. Alright. Yeah, I think tomorrow we do Borderlands. That's gonna be fun. Continuing on with the second playthrough. And then Sunday morning, we do Breath of the Wild. Honestly, I actually really enjoyed the Breath of the Wild stream that I did on Sunday morning. I actually really did enjoy that because it was just a nice chill morning playing Breath of the Wild. It just felt really nice and cozy. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like nice. Like just waking up in the morning and then getting a bowl of cereal because I didn't feel like making any substantial food. Player fit check. What do you mean player fit check? The only checks we do around here are diaper checks. Yeah, that's the only checks that we do around here.
Hey, Dreamsy. Time for a quick diaper check.
Oh, and there it is. Okay. I had that coming. Alright, let's see.
Hey, Dreamsy. Time to give Farrell a big hug.
I'm actually already doing that, but thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I have Farrell on my lap right now, so I'm kind of already doing that. Alright, let's see. Okay, it's definitely soggy in the front. Where's the back? I can't tell. Yeah, it's a little bit soggy in the back, but not too bad. Although I will say, doing that going like getting up out of my chair and feeling the back, I just felt like I just got this like whiff of that nice smell of like baby powder and pee mixed together. I love that. For some reason, I love that smell so much. Like the smell of baby powder and pee mixed together. Oh, by the way, decided to get a cloth diaper. Ooh. I don't think I've ever tried one of those before. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried a cloth diaper. But more power to you, Azzy. More power to you. I just feel like I feel like for someone like me, it wouldn't be that good because, well, just think of the many times I would have to go and wash it because, you know, ending up doing number 2s in them a lot.
I am the ultimate life form.
Me trying to decide which diapers to get next time I order. Deciding on if I should try another brand or stick to ABU. I mean, if you go for another brand, maybe try Kiddos or Pretend Again. I'd probably say that. Or maybe if you're feeling plain, I would recommend North Shore and their Megamaxes.
Like North Shore and their Megamaxes are the best plain diaper out there. Or if you live in Canada, Rears. But it's only if you live in Canada. If you don't live in Canada, I would not recommend Rears. Because, you know how much the shipping would be. And we got the opposite of what I wanted. Rears is high on my list. Maybe next time, though. Yeah. Maybe next time. The smell probably reminds you of childhood. Oh, the smell of baby powder and pee mixed together. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just a case of I think it smells nice. Maybe that's all it is, but I mean, I don't know. Could be because of that reason, but I haven't explored it.
Like, I haven't gone up to my therapist and said, "Hey, do you know the reason why I like the smell of baby powder and pee mixed together?" Like, I feel like that would be a question that I shouldn't ask my therapist. I mean, she does know about my diapers, but I don't want to get too heavy into it with her about it. Nope. I think if you'd ask her, she'd be therapist.
Shut up!
Anyways. That was a good one, Azzy. That was a good one.
Hey, Dreamsy.
Oh no.
What do you call a duck that gets all A's?
What?
A wise quacker.
Oh! That was a good one too. Thank you, Dragon Tamer. Thank you. Yeah, you guys know me, how much I love dad jokes and puns. I'm not even a dad either. That's the thing. And I still love dad jokes. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. That might be it. Because, I mean, I am 31. Like, you guys might forget, I am 31 years old. So, you know, I am getting up there in age, unfortunately. Although it's funny that I say that I'm 31 years old, and yet here I am wearing diapers all the time. Like, and using them for both all the time. Also, thank you for the VHS mode, Jesse. Imagine making the whole entire stream be VHS mode. That'd be something. What time is it? Is it 9 o'clock yet? Oh yeah, it is 9. Wait, why am I asking that question? Alright. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the final ad break for tonight. So, we'll be right back, right after this.
Hey, Dreamsy. What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer.
And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you all are still enjoying yourselves. Probably won't be streaming for that much longer, to be honest, because, you know, I do have work tomorrow morning, so yeah. So we'll see how much longer I decide to go for. Alright, anyways. And nope. Still goes on. But yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow's so we can actually play some more Borderlands 1 because I've been wanting to get back to that game again.
Hey Dreamsy, Jesse Alice City 2016 wants to ask you, do you have any favorite VHS tapes from when you were a kid? I had Disney and Nickelodeon tapes.
Oh, okay, so I actually kind of do have an answer for this one. I wouldn't well, kind of an answer. I wouldn't really say it was so much a favorite of mine, but one of my favorites was a VHS tape of the movie Matilda. Specifically the one that Nickelodeon produced with the orange colored VHS tape on it. I loved that VHS tape so much. And the sad part is that I don't even think my parents have it anymore. Or maybe they do, but it's just like buried in their attic or something. But yeah, I vividly remember that particular VHS tape. And also that movie in general. Like the scene with the fat kid eating that whole entire chocolate cake in front of his class. Yes, Foreman, yeah, I did like your joke. Thank you. Oh, but I don't like we're not getting power electric. Mara Wilson. I don't remember the actor or the actress. All I know is that Matilda was that movie with the fat kid who ate the chocolate cake in front of his class. Cause you know he was fat. Wait, is Maura Wilson the name of the fat kid? Is that the actor, Maura Wilson? I don't know. Other VHS tapes? Okay, so not a VHS tape, but I do remember, so this is not a VHS tape, but I do remember this, DVD, that I think my uncle had. It was of the Monsters, Inc. movie. Oh, Maura Wilson was Matilda. Okay. But before I lose my train of thought, it was a DVD of the Monsters Incorporated movie. And I remember it specifically because we were trying to figure out how to play the game on it because apparently, from what I understand, the DVD of what is 3 games over in your Switch dashboard? Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Fantasy Life? Oh, I love this game. It's a it's an RPG mixed with real-time strategy mixed with adventure, chibi. It's really fun, but I kind of dropped off on it because burnout. Burnout. I got burned out of the game after a while of playing it. And also because after I beat the main story, there wasn't really much else to do. Honestly. Although I will say, Fantasy Life I was the game that did give birth to one of my first memes. Like one of my first channel memes. So, you know, if you're wondering where the table meme comes from, it comes from that game. Because in that game, whenever I was building my base, right? For some reason, I had a fascination with tables. So I decided to decorate some of the rooms in my base with almost nothing, but with a lot of tables. And it eventually just became a running joke about how much I was obsessed with tables in that game. And then we just made it into a meme. Yeah, so you have Fantasy Life I to thank for the table meme. Isn't that right, Mousy? If Mousy is still watching. Yeah. Honestly, if there's anyone that's like the progenitor of the tables meme, it was Mousy. AKA Flurry Flurry Heart. Dreamsy has tables as a vocal stim. No, that's not a vocal stim for me. It might be for Mousy, but not for me. I would say my vocal stim maybe might be Bois, but even then, not that much. But I don't even know if I had a vocal stim growing up. Yeah, I don't think I had a vocal stim when I was growing up, honestly. Maybe I might have went like or something, but maybe that was about it. But I don't remember of having a vocal stim growing up, really. Vocal stim, what's that? So stimming is a thing that has to do with being autistic. It's like this, kind of, I don't know, I would say uncontrollable? Like uncontrollable reaction to stuff. Like, you know, you might make a noise, or you might flap your hands a bit or something. But I think for the most part, I'm pretty sure it's like an uncontrollable thing. I think. Like, for me, for example, if I get really excited about something, I'll start to like jump up and down and start flapping my hands a lot when I'm really excited about something. Because, you know, it's uncontrollable. I can't help it. Vocal stim can be repeating a phrase or a song or a sound to calm down or respond. There you go. Thanks, Jesse. That's probably a good way to put it. Like, it's something to calm you down or respond to something. But yeah, it's mostly a thing if you're autistic. Because, I mean, I have yet to hear of anyone having a vocal stim and they're not autistic.
You know what I mean? Like, how, well, maybe vocal tics, maybe? I don't know. Would you say vocal tics are the same thing as vocal stimming? Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure both of them are uncontrollable actions, as far as I know. Vocal tics are more uncontrollable, like cuss words. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I think I remember Mousy talking about one of those times when what was it? Her classmates tried to get her to say a certain derogatory term. Dreamsy is stemming to the Pokemon music. I'm just like humming it because it's fun. Like I'm just going like ba 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 ba. You know what I mean? Just bopping my head to the music. About to go, about to about to drop the bass, going like. Oh, my phone is dying. Of course it is. When is my phone not dying? When it's charging, of course. Okay. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to get this heckin' donut soon. Yes, Foreman. Yeah, probably when it's on the charger. Thank you. We seriously have not seen Move Power Electric in so long. Like, I'm even willing to take Move Power Grass at this point. Like, Move Power Grass or Move Power Electric, level 3. Like, one of those two. And go down to here. Do do do. Do 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 do. So I'm gonna ask you guys a weird question. Is there any type of breakfast cereal that you guys would eat as a snack? Like if you had to pick one breakfast cereal to eat as a snack, what would it be? You finally defeated the shiny Frou Frou in the Frou Frou Championships. Cool. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, that's a good choice.
For me, it's actually been the cereal that I've been eating as a snack already. Multigrain Cheerios. I don't know why. Cheerios makes for a really good snack. You know what? You know one cereal that makes for a really good snack? Rice Krispies Treats cereal. Rice Krispies Treats cereal. So good. Nope. Frick. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How many seeds of mastery do I have? I don't know. Let's see. 81. Also, I have a lot of mega shards. Wow. Yeah, I have 81 seeds of mastery. Oh my gosh. They could have been the one, but it said fighting and not electric. You could have been the one. I think I stream Borderlands tomorrow. And then we do the next community night on Saturday. And then Sunday morning I do Breath of the Wild. Saturday's gonna be so hecking weird for me though. Because I have that day off. Like I'm gonna think to myself, oh man, I have work in the morning. And then I remember, oh wait, no I don't. Because they gave me that day off for some reason. My guess is they looked at everyone that was going to be there in the morning. And they looked at me and realized, you know what? We have enough people here. Let's go ahead and throw him a bone. Let's go ahead and throw him a bone. Give him that day off. Which this game would throw me a bone and give me move power electric. Level 3. This is what I get for being picky. I said, oh, I want move power electric and resistance power water. Should have just went for that move power electric when I had the chance.
Still having community nights? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, those community nights are permanent. Like, no matter what. We do those every single Saturday. Yeah, like I said, it says in the announcement that I did for it, those are permanent. Every single Saturday night. All right. Ansha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will say, if I ever do get like a Sunday off, I probably extend that Breath of the Wild stream to maybe like 5 hours, because why not? I would have nothing else to worry about for the rest of the day. But I do normally close on Sundays, so don't really have that luxury. Well, maybe next Sunday, actually, I could, because next Sunday I don't work until like 4:15. So maybe I'd be able to do it then? Got 22 alphas to go, and then I have every single mega alpha in base game. In base game, keep in mind. In base game, you said. So that tells me you still gotta look out for the DLC ones. Alright, I'm gonna do 5 more runs. I'm gonna do 5 more runs. If we don't get it, then we're gonna save it for Tuesday. I think either way, I'm gonna do 5 more runs. If we get it, then we're done. If we don't get it, then we'll save it for Tuesday. I think we'll just save the, well, I'm gonna go ahead and save the boss fight and all that for Tuesday. But we'll do 5 more runs. If I don't get it, we'll try again Tuesday. If we do, then awesome. We'll have it prepped up for when Tuesday rolls around. Alright. Don't have DLC, that's why I said base game. Ah. Are you planning on getting the DLC, Fortman, or not really? It's alright if you're not planning on getting the DLC, because it is, to be fair, it is $30, so I do get it. That's fair, yeah. That's fair. Remind me, Starmie is water and psychic, right? I think I might be able to take this one. Yeah, Starmie is water and psychic type, right? I'm gonna look it up real quick. I don't remember. What type is Starmie? What type is Mega Starmie? Okay, yeah, we can take this one. Alright, we're done. Yeah, Dark type I can do. Alright, we're done. Alright, we're gonna hit save. Alright, and with that, You can look up in your poke. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could have. Yeah, you're right. I could have, but I didn't think that. But thank you, though, for man. Alright, but that is going to do it for me for tonight, folks. So let's go ahead and see who's live, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up and raid. Alright, so who do we got? Let's check. Let's see. Khan, Peacemaker, Kimmy, Hydro. Got Ashy. Ooh, Spy. Oh man, I can raid Spy if I wanted to. Let's raid someone new, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna raid someone new. I don't know. Who's on the ABDL tag? Cinecine? Oh gosh, Napsu's in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and raid this person. Cinecine. I haven't raided them ever. Alright, so I'll go ahead and go into my chat. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I can do it here. Alright, let me go back to my thingy. And then Cena. Oh, Cena Cine. Oh my goodness, can I spell it right? Thank you. And start raid. Alright, folks, that is going to do it for me for tonight as we raid out to Cinecine, who is doing an art stream currently. If you guys are back here tomorrow, it's going to be more Borderlands stuff. And yeah, it's also Big Diaper Friday. So, you know, look forward to that. But anyways, folks, my name is Dreamsy. Make sure to wipe your butts if you have not already. Thank you all so much for existing. And of course, do not forget to love life one day at a time. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.